Man, do I love seafood. And being right here on the shores of Mobile Bay, this close to the Gulf of Mexico, you know that catching fish and eating seafood are high on the list with the residents here of Fairhope. Now I know there's a lot of TV shows out there that show you how dangerous it can be to go out and acquire fresh fish. But imagine this, if you will. You walk out pre-dawn and along the shore there's just swarms of blue crabs, shrimp, flounder, just crawling up on the beach. All you need is a bucket and a net in your hands and you go out and get all the seafood you want, just that easy. Well, in Fairhope, that's not just a dream. It's called a Jubilee. And Mobile Bay is one of the few places on the earth this phenomenon happens. Not only is it a bounty of seafood, it's a cultural celebration where the whole community comes together and just has a blast. So here to learn more about it, my friend Coleman Mills.
Hey Pete, what do you say?
Good to see you, man. Welcome, welcome.
Hey, great.
Well, thanks for coming down.
Sure,
I can't wait to hear these stories. You know, you grew up right along this beach.
I sure did, just a few hundred yards from here, and a lot of great stories.
Tell me about some of these Jubilees and how this whole thing evolves and what kind of fun it is.
When it's August and there's an east wind and the bay's been flat for a couple of weeks and we get that little bit of rain that puts the fresh water on top, jump in your car and drive up and down. You'll see people with lights stopping by at all the different public launches to make sure that they're not missing something. And sometimes it's just shrimp, sometimes it's just crab, sometimes it's a mixture of the two, sometimes it's just flounder. It'll come in and last for 5 minutes, 5 hours, and then it's gone again. And it'll happen right here, but 100 yards down, there's nothing.
It's got to be exhilarating. It's got to be fun. It's got to be like Christmas morning for everybody in the town.
It is, and it's thrilling. And I think one of my fondest memories is right after a huge Jubilee, where we just loaded coolers with all the shrimp and the crab. We had a hurricane come through.
Wow.
And you know, there are a lot of people who suffer during hurricanes. One thing they don't do is go hungry when you're down here, because all that food, we couldn't freeze it. We didn't have any power. So we brought out the propane and the fish fry, and our entire neighborhood came together, and including some folks who had come down to help us cut up all the trees that had fallen. And
wow.
you know, we'd cut all the wood we can and stack it up and split it, and then we go have fresh fried flounder and crab claws and pit crabs, and it was a great sort of community event.
This is truly amazing. I think might be all downhill from here, guys. This is amazing. Well, thank you so much for your stories.
Good to see you, my friend.
Great talking with you and these Jubilee stories.